Meet Peter Rolfe, 64 and dad to what could be Britain's biggest benefits family.
I've had 14 boys and 12 girls with 15 women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on, let me start again. 2, 3, 4, 5.
It really is difficult to keep track when you've had 26 kids with so many different women. And Teresa's the latest.
Teresa's the mother of Jack, the mother of Kelly, wherever she's gone, mother of Nathan, and the mother of Anthony.
Teresa's 46. She's only a few years older than Peter's first kid, and she's always popping in, adding to the mix.
Roseanne, Peter, that's Marianne. Who are we missing? Ross. This is Roseanne's boyfriend, Ross.
Hello.
He's a nurse. He's a guest, he's a nurse. At weekends, there's 15 to 18 people in this house. So you can imagine it's manic. They sleep everywhere. I mean, you've got to see them sleeping. They sleep top and tail. They sleep everywhere. Right, that's how it is.
Don't take that off the baby.
Over 20 years of unemployment. Single dad Peter and the Rolfes have raked in benefits topping £500,000.
The government said, we will not pay for your childcare, so therefore you will stay at home. I think the benefit system is at fault and not the parents.
And now his kids are having kids of their own.
That's Leanne, who's 17. She had twins.
So that welfare bill is only going to get bigger.
Kiss. Oh.
Peter lives on the Isle of Wight. He's been increasing its population for 4 decades, so he clearly has a way with the ladies.
You have women that like you. They become pregnant and things like that. Some of them, I believe, got pregnant on purpose. Either I'm virile, or they just fall pregnant quickly. I don't know.
But when it gets down to business, Peter has to admit that he's not entirely in control.
Standing cock have no conscience. Right? That's one of my sayings.
Big families on benefits need big houses.
How much is that? £5.
And on the Isle of Wight, father of 26 Peter Rolfe and his super-sized family are finding their 3-bed council house more than a bit of a squeeze.
That's my bed. My bed is there. This is a sofa bed. This used to be my room until Leanne had the babies. In this room there's 4.
Peter's house really is bursting at the seams.
This is Roseanne.
Get out of my room!
Oh my God, look at the state of that room. This is Marianne and Carrie-Anne's room. Kelly goes in there with Marianne. They got no room to do anything other than sleep, basically. And this is Anthony's room. You all right? This is Anthony's bed up here. And Jack and Nathan sleeps in there. Andy, turn that alarm off, please.
Most of the kids don't live at home, but there's a revolving door of nearest and dearest, sometimes 18 of them under just one roof. So Peter wants a bigger house paid for by benefits.
All I would like is a house with 4 bedrooms, big enough to accommodate the children. So you got a room with 2 children in, but room to do their homework, to put their own bits of personal stuff down, so they can move in it, live.
Can you help me clean up out there?
So for ages, Peter's been pleading with the council to give him a bigger house, and he's still waiting.
It's not asking much in the council when you've been waiting 9 years, is it? What's the point of waiting 9 years? I'll wait another 9. I'll be dead before they even think about giving me an house. They will, they give me a house and coffin. Oh, we'll pay for that. They'll pay for that then, won't they? Shut up!
Big families on benefits can often find themselves hitting the headlines.
Is this it, Dad?
And with 26 kids, it's not surprising that Peter Rolfe has made the papers once or twice, with his demand for a bigger house paid for by benefits.
It says here, feckless father who has 18 children by 10 women says his human rights have been violated. I never said that at all. 18 kids by 10 women. It's not 18 kids, it's 26.
And it's not just his house story that's given Peter a bit of a chuckle.
This is what makes me laugh. In here, there's me asking for little extra rooms. Council leader could get 37% pay rise. Why is he entitled to that when I'm not entitled to a bigger bedroom? He didn't do anything to deserve what he's getting. He's now increased his council, and all he's doing is getting money for nothing. What makes him think he's worth that money?
The government's brought in a cap on welfare payments that's affected around 40,000 UK households, and the Rolfes are one of them.
You're going to do a roux. Keep that stirred. Stir that quick. Stir it.
Father of 26 Peter says the cap makes it harder to make ends meet, especially when you have such a big family.
Yeah, when the cap came in, we lost at least £200 a week. It meant that some of my children couldn't have a new pair of shoes, couldn't have a new pair of school trousers, couldn't have stuff that other children get, i.e. PlayStations, Xboxes, things. None of my children got them, never had them. Never had them. That's because we can't afford them.
So now Peter only gets the cap limit. That's still 500 quid a week. But there are plenty of mouths to feed.
Can I have a bit of macaroni cheese with some beans,
Will
please?
you be quiet a second? I'm doing something.
Sorry, he's eating mine. I haven't done yet.
Kelly, what are you doing? Sit
Sit down.
You're left out.
Where are we at with dinner? We've got another 2 to go and that's it. Lexi chips.
Tonight, Peter Jr.'s been on chef duties, yet again.
Dad.
I do so much in this house,
Yeah, you do.
and yet I still get barely anything.
Who does the most in this house?
Me,
Second most?
me.
Me.
You just keep your stuff here and go out and stay out.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
But we're not going to get into a discussion.
You try and get a job in this island, it's impossible.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that. You can work. You can self-employ yourself, make up a cleaning business or something. You can do anything to get money. I
I
can't.
don't like cleaning, and yet I still have to do it.
I do it.
Well, you're good at it, that's why.
I have limits.
Right, well, that's the end of it. End of discussion now.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
But with little chance of a job, Dad has a plan to deal with the benefits cap shortfall. He's trying to claim a disability allowance, which will bring in hundreds more in benefits every week. There are few families on benefits that are bigger than the Rolfes.
Stop it.
It winds me up.
Who? Leave it.
Over there.
Yeah, well, leave it.
Peter's an Isle of Wight dad with 26 kids, so it's not surprising that every now and again, one of them gets into a spot of bother.
This is a fine. There's no phone number.
To avoid further enforcement action, you are advised to
Oh, there it
contact
is.
the agent.
Right.
Have a jelly.
High Court Enforcement Officer.
This morning, Peter's received a demand for 400 quid from the bailiffs.
What's it for?
And it's his 18-year-old daughter, Roseanne, who's the culprit.
How old were you in 2009? That's what I'm just talking to her now. She's a minor. What were you in it? She was 13. The first time I known about this is when I got a thing through the thing saying that I owed this money. All right, mate. Okay, mate. All right. Ciao. Wait.
The bailiff will be round later, and he's after a fine that Roseanne was given 5 years ago.
I was just an angry child, and I lost my temper with somebody, and had a fight.
As a parent, you have to pay their fines.
But Peter thinks he's already paid out. Or but rather his benefits have.
It says, we have been asked to take money off your pension credit for fines and pay it direct to the Isle of Wight Magistrates Court. So they can't argue, there it is in black and white. The important thing about this is you've got to pay this money and then dispute it afterwards. You can't produce this to the bailiff. He's not interested in that. All he's interested in doing is rooking the poor people out of money.
But Peter's benefits won't stretch far enough to pay the whole fine.
They'll probably take the dogs.
So he hopes he can borrow the rest from Roseanne's boyfriend Ross.
I need off a Ross, 197.75.
And he's got to come up with the dosh by 4 o'clock.
Tell him I'll get 200 quid.
He said he can give you 150. I haven't asked him for 200.
Tell him to stop being a fucking twat.
On the Isle of Wight, Dad of 26 Peter Rolfe is in trouble with the bailiffs. They're after 400 quid because daughter Roseanne has an old unpaid fine.
Bailiff's here in a minute.
In a minute, what's going on?
Gonna take all their stuff.
Oh, that's my
The man.
Oh yeah, there's a new law. They are physically not allowed to kick that door in.
Really?
They can only come in if the window's open.
But luckily today they won't need strong-arm tactics.
£400. I just had to borrow that off of my son-in-law. Nightmare.
And with the bailiff at the door, it's time to cough up.
400 quid there. It's just come in, I've just had to go and borrow it. Troops and tramps. Sign here, yeah?
Yes, please.
This fine has been paid. All my fines are taken out of my benefit.
The thing is, if they've made an error, once you've got all that information to them, if they've made an error, they will refund
See,
you.
June 2011, £5.
Right, I'll go and see if I can find you some change.
Oh,
mate, in a
mate.
minute.
I don't know yet, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Got some change, I've got some change.
Get them other ones sorted out though, won't you? Make sure that.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Otherwise, next time I'll have to have a biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm starving now. I've lost that nice home cooking.
Paying the bailiff has knocked a hole in Peter's pocket, so the extra benefits he'll get if his disability claim is agreed can't come through soon enough.
What are you doing? Hello, here's Peter Malcolm Rolfe.
On the Isle of Wight, Peter Rolfe, a man who's fathered 26 kids with 15 different women, is still after that bigger benefits home.
If they give me a 4-bedroom house with bigger rooms, that will alleviate the problem.
And he's still after extra disability benefits.
Myself, I can sleep downstairs because I can't get upstairs much at the moment.
Disability would also mean the cap holding down his benefits would be lifted.
Let me sit there, Nathan. I want to sit there, Nathan.
And that would bring back the cash the government benefit reforms took away.
I get just under £500 a week. Before the benefit cap, I was having about £700-800 approximately a week, yeah, which allowed you to live comfortably. That's a major drop, and it affected us straight away, instantly, because what happens is they didn't drop the price of food. The price of food was going up. So at the end of the day, you got a lot of worry and you got to juggle everything you can.
Right, bye.
All right, love you.
Love you.
All right, bye.
Things are also looking bright on the Isle of Wight. A decision on Peter's disability claim is just round the corner, and daughter Roseanne has broken the Rolfe mould. She's got herself a job as a waitress.
I'm the only one that works in my family. Nobody else does. I don't want to be on the dole. Dad's really proud. He said he's really proud and that he's happy that I've stuck to it, even though I hate it. And everyone else has said, like, well done to me in that. So I think they're happy that I'm not going to be a bum like them.
But on the Isle of Wight, job prospects aren't looking nearly so good. Roseanne, the only member of the huge Rolfe household who did have a job, has jacked it in.
Everyone's judging me for it, but I just hated it. I honestly did. All the people there would talk down to me as though, I don't know, and it just really frustrated me. I think I'd prefer to just like work a simple 9 till 5, no split shifts, nothing like that. Just simple and easy. But I suppose it's not that easy, is it?
You quit your job after 3 shifts.
More than 3 shifts? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was 5.
But today, Roseanne's dad, Peter Rolfe, is focusing his attention on another of his 26 kids, because it's daughter Kelly's birthday.
It's all chaos because Kelly's got a little party for her 9th birthday.
And 12-year-old Nathan's showing off skills that could easily get him a job when he's a bit older.
We've got to have all the food ready for 6. What I'm doing here is cheese and pineapple. In the oven we've got chickens and that. We've got these sausage rolls and bacon. Don't know what they're called. And we're making egg mayo. It's the cake. I did all the mix and that. She did the icing and then I did the stars on the edges.
You want to go down?
The family's benefits haven't just stretched to a birthday banquet, they've also paid for a party with a bouncy castle. It's everything you'd expect from a decent dad.
In the early days, I probably wasn't a good dad, and I don't dispute that. But I didn't realise how important it was until now.
Right, all in front of the bouncy castle?
I would challenge anybody to come and do what I do for the children. Come and do it. You all criticise me, but come and do what I do. You can go on there.
But getting the bigger, better benefits home that he wants, well, that's one thing Peter hasn't been able to pull off. Yet. And there's a final twist in the benefits tale for father of 26, Peter Rolfe. His demands for a bigger house may still be unanswered, but the benefits office has delivered some good news.
This is my new mobility scooter. It's got this little horn on it, but it ain't very loud.
Peter's disability has been agreed, so the benefits cap's been lifted. And he's got a flash scooter.
That's a light on the front. That's a light. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Top speed's about 6 miles an hour, I think.
Peter may not have the new home he wants, but now, with about £300 a week topping up their total to £800, the family is definitely quids in.